So welcome to the Rays of Healing Church. And the theme of this evening is trust, our soul's journey and trust. So what we're going to do is first begin with an opening prayer, and we're all going to connect and create our healing circle. And we're going to bring in all of our spirit teams and angels and guides. And we're also going to request that prayers and healing benefit anyone or anything or any animal that you wish to include in tonight's healing. So, Jane, would you like to say who you would like to include in the circle?
In terms of healing, or I'm not clear. Say it again.
Yes, who would you like to include in this healing this evening?
My sister, first of all, because she's very ill. My family, my friends, I'd say the world. Yeah, we're in a sad state.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you. And Maria, would you like to express who you would like to put into the circle, the healing circle? Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, it's okay. Go ahead and say who it is. And even if I can't hear you, it's okay. Okay, thank you, Maria. Jillian?
My friend Angela and my brother Kevin, both in need of some healing, going through some tough times. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Teresa? So Teresa, if you want to express to the group who you would like to include, please do so, or you can set the intentions quietly.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Elizabeth. I was delayed a little bit here. Yes, thank you. So Sasha, Victor, Anthony, Leo, Max, all my friends and family. Thank you.
Thank you. And Scott, would you like to set an intention for loved ones, friends, animals for the healing? Scott, I don't know if you said anything because I couldn't hear you, but if we can't hear you, please silently state your intentions for the healing for loved ones and family. I see you've unmuted, but I can't hear anything you're saying. Thank you. Barb, welcome.
Thank you.
Would you like to include people in the healing circle for this evening?
Yes. Nancy Smeltzer and Molly Maloney, Damian Maloney, JK, and Bill Robertson.
Wonderful, thank you. Hello, Anastasia. Hi. Would you like to add anyone to the healing circle? Anastasia, would you like to say something? You're on mute. You can't hear me? Oh. Donna? Barb, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh. Yeah. Sign off.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know why Anastasia can't.
She can try to dial in again.
I have trouble with the chat. Donna, would you mind texting?
Elizabeth, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now we can, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because everyone else can hear me.
Okay, sorry about it.
Okay, wonderful. I'm glad there really isn't a problem. Can you, would you like to add people or animals or, you know, to the healing circle this evening? Okay, you,
Oh, there you go. You're not muted, Anastasia.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it. I would
okay,
like to invite Sophie.
yes, and you can, anyone can add anybody else silently. Thank you. So everyone can mute now, and we'll begin by asking God, Jesus, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Buddha, all of the ascended masters, all of the angels, archangels, our spirit guides, animal guides, all the illumined ones of higher love and light to come in for our healing this evening. We ask to be clear. We ask to align. We ask to balance, connect, and ground. We ask that the highest healing with the most beautiful love and light come for our highest good, with the highest love for all in our beautiful circle this evening. Thank you. So when I was thinking about what to present this evening after Wanda asked me to take her place, I was thinking, what is significant about today? Oh, hi, Joe. Hello, Christine. Please silently add people to the healing circle when you're ready. Please join in. We just said the opening prayer. So add people to the healing circle. And yes, so I was wondering what was significant about today. And in fact, today is August 21st. And as some of you know, my mother was French, and we always, being all Catholic, we always celebrated saints' feast days. In France today, it's the feast day of Saint Christopher. And since one of my sons bears this name, we're going to celebrate his feast day later after the service and have a wonderful family dinner. And there's a reason why I bring up Saint Christopher today. Well, as some of us may already know, Saint Christopher is the patron saint of travelers. And as the story goes, unbeknown to him, he carried a child across a river who later revealed himself to be the Christ. We too are that child being carried in the river, being carried in the river of life. We are all the children of God. We too have the Christ in us as the divine beings we are. Protector of travelers, yes, as we are all travelers on our soul's journey and we are all protected. But what does that mean? It can mean many things to different people. We each can have our own interpretation, but to me, the word trust came to mind. So the theme of this evening is trust. And we need to trust that we are protected. We need to trust that God, source, the universe, carries us on our soul's journey at all times. Trust that we are being carried by the divine in the river of life, in the flow of life. We are supported and we are never, ever alone. The beings of higher love and light are always with us, guiding, inspiring, and helping us on our journey. Trust that they are here and constantly ask them for their loving assistance. We have our free will and we need to ask. They cannot intervene because of our free will. So we must always remember and remember to ask all the time. So the universe holds us up, but we are also the universe, and we hold ourselves up. We need to trust ourselves, trust our intuition, our inner guidance, the knowing and innate wisdom that we carry. Trust the still voice within. We have all the knowledge and the answers to all possible questions within us. The more we trust ourselves, the more we trust the divine in us. And that's very important to remember. Just as the more we love, the more we love the divine in us. Trust our path will unfold for our highest good. Let ourselves flow in that trust and in that love of our divine self. So now I ask that we radiate our heart-centered wings of wisdom, for we are wise. We need to also trust our higher self. Our divine aspect supports and carries us. So we need to trust that part of our being. Trusting ourselves also means loving ourselves more. It is self-love. Trusting ourselves, our God self, means loving our divine nature, loving our divinity. It is all interrelated, as trust is love and love is trust, and it is all divine. So trust is a building block of our foundation, of our divine support system. We need to grow and trust more and more on a daily basis. We have to make a conscious effort to remember to trust. Trusting in the support of the universe, because there is huge healing in trust. Trusting the universe and trusting in oneself brings about healing, as there will be less fear, less anxiety, despair, suffering, pain. Whatever is going on in your life that is challenging, trusting helps alleviate. We trust because the divine is there supporting us, carrying us through the river of life. So trust will actually bring us greater awareness, confidence, and assuredness, knowing that all is well and that all is as it should be, no matter what happens. And all experiences lead to greater growth and mastery. So now let's radiate our heart-centered wings of self-mastery. Trust is healing, as there is a letting go, a surrender, an offering to the divine. I love I am decrees. So repeating I am decrees like a daily mantra really helps embody whatever we are saying I am too. But it helps embody the trust. And we can say simple I am decrees, such as I am trust divine, I am trust divine, I am trust divine. Always repeat I am decrees in sets of threes. The three, the Trinity, the holy sacred number. We can also say, I am divine will, I am divine will, I am divine will. I trust in God's will, I trust in God's will, I trust in God's will. For thy will be done on heaven and earth, as we have heard said many times. So surrendering everything to the divine helps us let go of worry, fear, lower human emotions and thoughts. It's actually freeing, it is liberating. It allows us to be in the flow much, much more. And this trust actually is freedom. Trust is freedom. Trust is not worrying anymore. Trust tells us, hey, I don't need to be afraid. That's all wasted energy. We are supported by the universe, just like Saint Christopher supported the Christ child across the river. No matter how gentle or rough the river is during our soul's journey, we are safe and supported. Trust in that. Again, remember, all is well and all is as it should be. So now let's radiate our heart-centered wings of divine devotion. Let's lead our lives with greater trust, as the universe will never let us down, never betray, never disappoint. God and our spirit team of guides and angels are here, forever present, and have our back. Really trust in that. They've got this, and we've got this. Trust in that. When we take that leap of faith and jump into the unknown, overcoming fear, incredible fears. We all have fears. We all have to deal with them, find a way to overcome them. Know that when we take that leap of faith, we will land on our feet. Taking that leap of faith is to trust and know our heart-centered wings will spread out and take us exactly where we need to be to continue our journey. So now I ask, let's radiate our heart-centered wings of trust. As we trust more, we align with our higher selves. And as we trust in our higher self and the divine more, this actually expands our freedom. We begin to fully understand what true freedom is. We understand our multidimensionality on an entire new level and see true freedom from a much higher perspective, from a divine perspective. Trust is liberating as it allows us to become and to be who we are truly meant to be. We are free to be, to simply be, free to be ourselves, to be our true nature, our true divine nature, our true divine trusting nature, our true multidimensional divine nature. So now I ask, let's radiate our heart-centered wings of freedom. Trust is remembering. Trust allows us to remember who we are and what our purpose here on earth is and elsewhere, for we exist in many places across timelines and dimensions and in the multiverse as well. Remembering who we are is self-love in its purest form. Remembering we are love, divine love. That is what trust can do for our soul's journey. So trust is to believe, and trust is to have faith. Have faith in the universe and have faith in ourselves. When we deepen our faith grows. And when we deepen our trust grows. Faith and trust are intrinsically related. They go hand in hand, as we cannot have one without the other. Let's radiate our heart-centered wings of faith. Trust builds our bridge to source. When we trust the divine order of life, we trust in the perfect unfolding of who we are and of who we are becoming, forever changing, expanding, evolving. In this process of discovery, as new aspects of us are being revealed, trust that we will emerge more enlightened with beautiful wings of freedom, like the butterfly who finally emerges out of the darkness, out of the shadows, from its cocoon, to fly away towards love and light and true freedom. Let's radiate our heart-centered wings of divine light. Our soul's journey is a constant metamorphosis, a transformation, a transmutation, an emergence from the darkness and from the shadows into the light of eternal life and true freedom. Trust in this process of constant evolution as we become greater and greater light beings with greater enlightenment. Our wings start to emerge, grow, unfold, and when we are ready, we take flight. Opening our heart-centered wings is opening our heart to trust, freedom, divine love, and oneness. Trust the ascension process of our magnificent souls. Love and light will prevail, and trust and faith will prevail. For with trust and faith along our path, we grow. Let's radiate our heart-centered wings of love, of light, of trust, of faith, devotion, wisdom, mastery, and freedom. So this is what Saint Christopher teaches us today. Teaches us to trust. And we often overlook that aspect. We have our fears, our worries, our doubts, but we should raise above all that as much as possible and trust more. Trust, trust, trust more. So that said, I would like to begin our meditative journey because I would like to anchor in more trust into our being at all levels and anchor in greater faith and love. And we are going to be working with the sapphire ray, the blue ray, the gold ray. And now I'm going to ask that we all start visualizing that we are all together, including all of our loved ones, family, friends, animals, the world, all of humanity, all of these sentient beings on our beautiful Mother Earth. We all are going to enter a magnificent royal blue orb. So start visualizing that we are all walking into this magnificent, scintillating royal blue orb. And as we do so and get comfortable in the orb, we are going to start breathing in and out slowly so we can truly come into our body, into the present, into the now. So start to inhale slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And with each exhale, visualize all the lower frequencies, lower energies. Just clear and dissipate from all of your chakras, from your bodies and fields. Just blow out any congested energy. And continue breathing in and out. And blow out. And once you feel that you've done that enough, you can just continue breathing in and out slowly. As we now are going to start our journey, our angels are with us. The ascended masters are with us. Our spirit guides, our archangels. And remember that we are clear, aligned, balanced, connected, and most importantly, grounded. Grounded into the great crystal at the center of the earth. Grounded into Mother Earth, Lady Gaia, the crystalline network of the earth, holding us. And this beautiful blue orb that we find ourselves in, that we have gathered into, starts to rise, starts to go up and up and up. And it's taking us to the ethereal retreat of Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith, or also known as Archangel Faith. They are both twin flames, and their etheric retreat is above Banff, Canada, above Lake Louise. And we are rising and going there, and the blue orb is taking us to this magnificent temple in the etheric above Lake Louise. The orb was sent to us to pick us up by Archangel Michael. So the orb knows exactly where to go. And now we begin to see a most magnificent, luminescent, scintillating, golden and sapphire temple. And the orb goes through the golden gates of this temple. And we enter. And we step out of the orb, and Archangel Michael is there to greet us with his magnificent, magnificent royal blue sapphire light. He invites us to come out of the orb, and he has prepared for us in a great central hall beautiful golden thrones for all of us. And we take our seats now in these golden thrones in a beautiful circle. And Archangel Michael is there at the center. And we look around and we see beautiful, beautiful gold work inlaid with magnificent sapphires everywhere. And the blue ray of the sapphire ray of Archangel Michael is glowing all around us. And now appears Archaea Faith, and she is bringing forth a golden light, the gold ray. So adding to the sapphire ray is the gold ray. And we are now beginning to breathe in the gold ray and the sapphire ray into all of our bodies and fields. And we will begin by focusing this beautiful energy in our base chakra, our root chakra. Start breathing in and out of your beautiful root chakra. Breathe in the sapphire ray and the gold ray. See healing take place. Clearing take place. The chakra is being purified with these energies, sapphire ray and gold ray. Bringing strength, bringing healing, bringing higher communication, higher trust. And now we're going to go to the sacral chakra. And we're going to breathe into the sacral chakra and feel into it and fill it with the sapphire ray and the gold ray for healing. Bringing power and strength to that chakra. Know that the gold ray also helps connect us more to the angelic kingdom. And now we're going to bring the gold and sapphire ray into our solar plexus for clearing, for healing, for strengthening, for greater trust, greater communication between you and all of your chakras. These magnificent rays bring greater trust in all of your chakras and bringing greater trust into your solar plexus. Visualize and see these rays enveloping your beautiful solar plexus. And now we're going to breathe into our heart chakra, our heart center, and let's fill our heart center with the golden sapphire rays. Bringing greater strength and trust in our love, our divine knowing. Trust that we are love. Fill your heart with these rays. And now we're going to start breathing into our throat chakra. And breathe in the sapphire and gold rays. Archangel Michael is also in charge of our throat chakra. He is now placing a magnificent sapphire into our throat chakras. bringing higher trust, higher communication, strength, power. Our throat chakra is glowing royal blue, glowing in gold. And now we're going to breathe in these energies and breathe into your magnificent brow chakra, your third eye, and fill it with the sapphire ray. Fill it with the golden ray. Visualize more veils of illusion being cleared. Archangel Faith is filling your brow chakra with even more of the golden ray. Trust your intuition. Trust. Trust what comes. And now we're going to go to our crown chakra. And we're going to breathe into our crown chakra and visualizing our crown chakra opening more and more and more, reaching higher and higher and higher, being filled with the sapphire ray, being filled with the golden ray. The golden ray brings great wisdom. Again, remember, the sapphire ray brings protection, power, healing, higher trust, higher communication, higher connectedness to the higher realms, the higher dimensions, the other realities. You are opening up to higher knowledge, higher wisdom. Let it flow into you. Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith are flooding us with these rays. And now we are going to invoke Jesus to come forward. And Jesus is now in the beautiful temple with us, with Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith. The three of them providing healing. And Jesus has come to bring us golden Christ light and fill all of our bodies and fields with his Christ light, the most powerful Christ light energy available now. Visualize the Christ light just like a beautiful rain shower coming down on you. And the Christ light is going deep down into the earth, filling up your earth star chakra about a foot below your feet, anchoring this Christ light into you, into Mother Earth, grounding it in, filling your root chakra now with Christ light, and the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, and your heart chakra, your higher heart. Your higher heart is opening more, filling up with Christ light. Your throat chakra, opening even more, filling up with Christ light. Your brow chakra, filling with Christ light. Your crown chakra, just exploding with Christ light now, expanding, getting bigger, full of Christ light. Your causal chakra is filling with Christ light. It's about 9 to 12 inches above your head, a little bit towards the back. It's filling with Christ light. Your soul star chakra, even further above your causal, is filling with Christ light. And now your stellar gateway chakra, about 3 to 4 feet above your head, is filling with glorious, glorious Christ light. Breathe this in. Breathe this Christ light into all of your bodies and fields, into all of your chakras, all of your minor chakras. Breathe the Christ light into all of your cells. This Christ light is spilling out into your auric fields. We are now radiating Christ light, glowing Christ light, along with the gold ray, along with the sapphire ray. These magnificent high frequency energies are part of us at all levels of our being. Breathe them in, expand them out. Blow out anything that no longer serves you. Blow out, blow out. Any remaining lower frequencies, there is no more room for them. We are flooded with these higher energies, sapphire, gold, Christ light. We are being provided upgrades and keys and codes from these rays, from these energies, from Jesus the Christ, from Archangel Michael, from Archaea Faith. We are receiving the highest qualities we can from them directly. The gold ray of Christ provides higher healing, provides higher love, and provides higher wisdom. Remember, we have all the knowledge, all the wisdom within us. We are now receiving higher wisdom. We have access to this whenever we want. Trust in that. Within this beautiful hall in the temple of Saint Michael and Archaea Faith, we look up and the dome is opening. A beautiful sapphire golden dome is opening up. And is now going to provide access to higher dimensions, higher realms of love and light. We have been prepared for a special journey as we are full of the sapphire ray, the gold ray, the Christ light, healing and cleansing all of our being. We are now going to enter a golden orb as Jesus, the Christ, Archangel Michael, and Archaea Faith step to the side to allow this golden orb of Christ light to take shape. Visualize this scintillating, beautiful Christ light, golden Christ light orb. We are now going to stand up from our golden thrones and we are going to enter this golden orb of Christ light. And we are all inside this magnificent golden Christ light orb. We are all safe. We are all together. We are all one. We truly feel the oneness here. And this beautiful orb knows exactly where it needs to take us. And it starts to move and rise and go up and up and up and up through the opened dome of the ethereal retreat, the temple of Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith. And our beautiful golden orb is now above the temple, going up and up and up And it's beautiful and magnificent. And we see the universe, we see the earth below. We actually see the multiverses all around, other planets, stars, constellations, galactics, light beings, illumined light beings everywhere, busy, helping, being of service. And our orb goes up. Until we reach a golden platform. And on this very high frequency, very high dimensional golden platform, our beautiful golden orb rests. And the golden orb now opens up for us to step out of and onto this golden platform. Jesus the Christ, Archangel Michael, and Archaea Faith are with us still. They have traveled with us. And now we are being welcomed by the seraphim, 11th and 12th dimensional angels. They have come to help us weave a new golden etheric fabric. We are now, with their assistance, going to visualize that our etheric fabric that holds us in the universe, that holds us on earth, is going to be upgraded. It's no longer going to look the same, because it's going to be golden now, a golden etheric grid, as we will very soon be part of a new golden universal grid. And the seraphim, they're all busy weaving and weaving across, up and down, this beautiful golden etheric fabric for us, for all of us. The reason is because we have been among many who have been chosen by the higher hierarchies to help usher in the new golden age on earth. A new golden age on earth. We are to help bring that about. And to do so, we must now fully upgrade our entire being and be held now in the new etheric fabric, the new golden etheric fabric. It's scintillating, beautiful. The seraphim are almost done. They are now connecting our new golden etheric fabrics to the golden universal grid. We are part of the chosen ones to show the way towards the golden age, the new golden age. It has begun already, but we need to accelerate accelerate the coming of the golden age more and more in ourselves, in our auras, in our healing, our bodies and fields, everywhere we go, to spread this golden light to all that comes into our bodies and fields, in touch, in harmony, in consciously or subconsciously. People will come into our auric field and they will be touched by this golden energy. We have great work to do in our own unique individual ways, but part of a collective, part of the oneness as well. We are now being held in a golden etheric grid, part of the golden universal grid. And it is wonderful, beautiful. This is a true gift. This helps trust. Trust that this is what is meant to be for all of us, for our growth, for the growth of all, for the ascension of Mother Earth. Now, along with the seraphim, we need to work on something else. We need to continue the construct of our Antakanara bridge. The Antakanara bridge is the bridge that goes from us to our soul, to our higher self, to our monad, and to God. This is our direct connection to Source through this Antakanara bridge. We work on this bridge all the time, maybe unknowingly, but now let's become more aware of this Antakanara bridge and work on building it more and more every day through our spiritual practice, spiritual discipline, through prayer, through mantras, through decrees, affirmations, through meditation, through visualizations. But the seraphim are going to help us now weave golden threads from our beings to God, to Source, help weave and strengthen our connection, help weave and strengthen golden connection, golden threads of connection to Source, to solidify and strengthen our Antakanara bridge. This bridge brings us towards the Godhead. See this bridge, visualize it, strengthening with the threads of love, golden threads of unconditional divine love that the seraphim are helping us strengthen. That Jesus the Christ helps us strengthen. That archaic faith, with our faith, our great faith in the universe, in Source, in God, however you want to call this ultimate power faith, have faith with Archangel Michael, with protection, where we become truth, where we embody truth and faith, a higher truth, a higher faith, and a higher trust. Again, trust in ourselves, trusting our God self, trusting God. We are human and we are divine. We are divine and we are human. Our journey, our soul's journey is to trust that we are divine and we are on our journey towards the Godhead. This bridge helps us get there with trust and faith, devotion, dedication, discipline. See yourself on the golden bridge, Antakanara bridge. See yourself full of Christ light, sitting on the throne with God. Know that you are also God. You are also divine. You have your threefold flame burning bright in your heart center, and your higher heart. May that threefold flame grow now and become brighter and brighter. The seraphim have now completed their task of strengthening your Antakanara bridge to source. Continue seeing that threefold flame grow in your heart. We are now going to ask the seraphim, ask God, ask Jesus the Christ, Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith to anchor into our being trust, greater trust, higher trust. We are going to ask our monadic presence to anchor the trust in, down from God into our monad, our higher self, through our soul, and to us through who we are now, right now, to this personality. So visualize a golden column of light beginning at source, coming down through your monad, your higher self, your soul, your personality, down through the higher chakras, your stellar gateway, your soul star chakra, your causal chakra, your crown chakra. This pillar of golden light continues down from the crown into your brow chakra, your throat chakra, your higher heart, your heart center, your beautiful, beautiful, glowing heart chakra. Down into the solar plexus. Down into your navel chakra. Into your sacral. Into your root. Into your earth star chakra. And we're going to bring this beautiful golden column of light all the way down from your soul star chakra into the great crystal at the center of the earth. And we're going to ground it in. We're going to anchor it in to the great crystal. And Lady Gaia is there helping, assisting us do this. And the great crystal with all of our beautiful golden pillars of light going into this great crystal. We light this crystal up with golden light. It is now glowing, infused with golden light. And this great crystal will then transmit and extend and expand this golden energy all through the crystalline gridwork of Mother Earth. For we not only anchor this golden light, this trust into ourselves and to all of those we have put in our healing circle this evening, we are also anchoring this trust, anchoring this golden light into Mother Earth. Now see the earth glowing gold, glowing gold. Trust that the golden age is here upon us. See all of the earth's ley lines fill with golden light, fill with gold, fill with the gold ray. It is done. We are still on the golden platform near the Godhead, and the seraphim have helped us complete this work. They bless us. They sing harmonics over us. The keys and codes are continuing to download in us and will continue during the night. The beautiful golden orb of Christ light is reforming. And we are now stepping back into this golden Christ light orb. And we thank Source, we thank the Godhead, we thank the seraphim as we begin to descend now and depart from those higher realms. And we are accompanied by Jesus the Christ, Archea Faith, and Archangel Michael. They accompany the golden orb back down and down and down. And we enter through the open dome of the temple of Archangel Michael and Archea Faith. And now we are still being accompanied from the temple back down and down and down to earth, to our golden earth. And we now arrive back where we began. We are full of the sapphire ray, full of the gold ray, full of the scintillating golden Christ light. Jesus, the Christ, Archangel Michael, and Archea Faith have brought us safely back. They now each give us a gift. They give us a magnificent, beautiful, the most beautiful blue sapphire you can ever imagine. Sitting in a golden egg-shaped vessel. And they are handing this to us. And we take this beautiful sapphire golden gift and we place it in our heart. And it's magical. It's pure alchemy, where we have now been transformed, transmuted with these energies, transformed and transmuted with the keys and codes that we will be integrating as we continue on our soul's journey with higher trust, with greater trust, greater healing, greater love, higher love, unconditional love. Remember to keep your magnificent threefold flame burning bright. Keep the sapphire in your throat. Keep the sapphire and the golden gift in your heart. Remember, you are in a golden ethereal grid, part of a golden universal grid. And your Antakanara bridge, which is golden too, is stronger, more connected to source. And now we give thanks to Archangel Michael, to Archea Faith, to Jesus, to these beautiful energies that have come into us, to Lady Gaia for helping us anchor trust in these higher frequencies into our being and into the earth for all to benefit from. for the new golden age of Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As above, so below, as within, as without. It is done. So you can slowly come back now. And slowly come back. And open your eyes when you're ready. And stretch if you have to. And smile. So that concludes this evening's soul journey and trust. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or have any feedback, you can let me know.
That was fabulous. And we had a tour of the cosmos. And I particularly liked Michael's Uber that took us to the I don't even remember where we went. It was over something, but it was great. Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think? You think that this really is a shift in terms of golden age and crystalline building and everything? I mean, what's your take?
Definitely.
Yeah, it was
Definitely.
very powerful.
Because we are part of those who have been asked to show the way. We are way showers. And all of us, part of this group, we work with light, we bring love, and we embody that. So we want to bring this to everyone we touch, everywhere we go, everywhere we are. We want to also send it through prayer to the world, to humanity, to the animals, because it's the individual work we do and then the collective work we do. This is a service work we do to help bring in a new age with higher frequencies, a new age where there is greater love, compassion, understanding, where we move away from the lower human emotions, lower human ways of being,
Yeah.
which really no longer serve us. We don't want that anymore.
Yeah. So you had a couple of things. You have the sapphire in the throat, which is something that you said you want to keep there, and obviously keep your throat open so that you can communicate with love. And then also the idea of the vibration. Are there any other things? I mean, you mentioned affirmations and prayer. Anything else that we can do on a daily basis that's kind of like homework for this process to unfold?
Well, I would recommend, besides your normal spiritual practice, I would visualize your golden etheric grid and your connection to the golden universal grid, your connection to the higher frequencies that are there that we want to bring in more, and work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith, Archaea Faith, for building that faith, building that trust, and to visualize your Antakarnara bridge. So go up through the levels and see that your bridge is growing, getting stronger, and you are building on that greater trust, greater connection to source, to God, to the universe. And visualizing it, praying for that, saying I am decrees helps a lot. It's part of spiritual discipline and spiritual practice. And have that sapphire ray in your aura, have that gold ray in your aura. Being attuned to the gold ray helps you connect to the angels more. It's easier to have that connection, and having that connection helps us trust more, helps us doubt less in our daily lives.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Does anybody else want to say? Jane?
Yeah, I want to say that because of your descriptive ability and making everything in a visual format, it was so easy for me to follow you. So easy, and not sort of float off somewhere else. But
Oh, good.
the description was, yeah, masterful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and you can, before you go to sleep at night, you can ask to visit any ethereal retreat of any ascended master or archangel. You can go there while you sleep. You can go there and ask for healing. You can go there and be imbued by those rays, cosmic rays, sapphire ray, or whatever, wherever you want to go. You can ask to be in those etheric temples, retreats, and just, how should I put it? Be filled with those energies, with the presence of the archangel or the ascended master. And it's magnificent. So, last night before I went to bed, I talked to Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith, because they're the ones who presented themselves to me for the meditation this evening, because they're very linked to trust. Especially, as I said, when we have faith, we have trust. When we trust, we have faith. And Archaea Faith, or you can call her, I mean, she has more feminine qualities, so that's why I say Archaea. But work with these archangels to build faith, to build higher trust, higher communication, higher love. So going to their retreats is absolutely wonderful. So for example, you can, before you fall asleep, and we could always do this on another occasion, but the ethereal retreat of Archangel Raphael is above Fatima in Portugal. One can go there, be in that ethereal retreat with Archangel Raphael and his healing angels and the emerald ray of healing. So there are many, many things we can do while we sleep, because it's just our physical body that sleeps, right? And our soul, our spirit does not. And so last night before falling asleep, I asked to go to the ethereal retreat of Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. And I said, please inspire me and guide me during the meditation tonight. And so I just opened it up for them to just inspire me and speak through me. Oh, that's wonderful, Jillian.
Crazy timing. It's fabulous that we went to another one tonight. I was losing hope last night, so actually learned what etheric retreats were because of you. I had no idea what you were talking about the last time. We did one of these, so I've been exploring, and it was some cool stuff.
So Archangel Gabriel's etheric retreat is above Mount Shasta in California, and Mount Shasta happens to be the root chakra of the earth. So with Archangel Gabriel, you work a lot with the cosmic diamond energy, the cosmic diamond ray, for purification, purity, clearing, cleansing. So, and the cosmic diamond has magnificent facets that can cut away what no longer serves for healing. Yes, so it's really nice to decide, where you're going to go at night, right? While you sleep. And sometimes we realize we've been there, and sometimes we don't, because a lot of this work is, subconscious. It's at many different levels of our being. But when we meditate on this and pray, we can tap into it. Remember, we have access to everything within us. I don't know, does that answer your question, Jane or Jillian?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just going to different retreats often.
Yes. Do you have a book
Cool.
on the retreats?
There's so much stuff online. So that's kind of where I've been looking.
I see. Okay,
Get out of here. So thank you.
thank you. Well, that concludes our evening, unless anyone else wants to say anything. It's
I have a
8:55.
question. Real
Yes,
quick. Uh, I'm not great at I can follow the guided visualizations, but usually using visualizations isn't, and grids and all the things that you're supposed to see is sort of, I just don't go there. It doesn't make, it sort of takes me out of things.
oh,
So,
okay.
so what alternative, just intentions? Because if trying to construct an image takes me out of things, what is just a sort of soul intention, thought, prayer,
Yes,
alternative?
right. Exactly. So you have your intention, have the thought, the prayer, where you ask in a prayer, in a decree, for the sapphire ray to become part of your essence, to become attuned to the sapphire ray, or ask to be attuned to the gold ray, ask to be attuned and receive the Christ light. So everything that we did, you can say in prayer form, through intentions, without having to visualize. I'm very visual, and it helps me to really feel those energies when I go through a visualization, through a meditation like that. But I'm sorry it didn't resonate with you. But you can take these energies and work with them in the way you are most comfortable. So if it's setting intentions and just invoking them through prayer, that's perfectly fine. You will receive the same nonetheless.
Okay, thank you.
Elizabeth,
And
Elizabeth,
I'm not saying what you guided us to didn't resonate. It's just that it's not my way.
Yes, of course.
if I could interject just for a second.
Yes.
So if visualization is not where you kind of go to naturally, think about going behind the words. Do not listen to the words. Do not listen to the pictures that the words are trying to build for you. Simply go into the energy that is behind it and see what comes to you in that way.
Good advice. Thank you.
I mean, it was not entirely clear to me. Would you elaborate just a tiny bit, Teresa?
Okay, so for example, Elizabeth is building a picture with words. She's telling you about a particular retreat or a particular mountain or something like that. If that is not a way that your mind works so that you are comfortable with seeing, disregard that. Do not focus on that. Focus on the energy of her words. Focus on the energy behind the pictures that she is building. And in that way, perhaps you can start to pick up the energy that exists there that she's building for you, and you will see different pictures. You may not see what she is trying to depict for you.
Okay.
I mean, just by
Yeah.
saying Christ light, just by saying those words, the Christ light is there. Just by saying Archangel Michael is there. Those energies, those presence, that presence of the Archangel, the energy of the Christ light, that energy of just saying sapphire ray, it's right there. You've got it. It's in you. Does that make sense? Just like, the energy is there. You don't have to see it, just know. And again, the knowing is the trusting. The trust in the knowing that it's there.
Yes. Is there, because I don't work with the lights and the colors, but I love everything y'all are saying. Is there a particular resource or book that you suggest that sort of goes along with the affirmations, the intentions, and also the rays and the colors and so forth?
I can't think of a book offhand, but they do exist. You can maybe look online or look on Amazon and put, those words in and see what books come up.
That's okay. I won't take more time. If I were going to ask, I would want a trusted resource rather than our friend Amazon.
Yes, but Elizabeth Clare Prophet
Uh-huh.
has some very good books. She talks about retreats, ascended
okay.
masters.
Okay.
I don't know, she might talk about the rays, the different energies.
Okay.
You could try Elizabeth Clare Prophet. I'm gonna put my email here in the chat, and if you email me, I can do some research for you and look at my library and give you other, specific titles of books.
Oh, thank you.
And Jillian put something in the chat.
Yeah, that's just, it kind of lists out what the different retreats are, who the archangel is, who's the Lord and Master. It's just kind of, it explains what different ones are out there, especially coming from zero knowledge. It helps a little bit.
Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. Anybody else? Okay, well, I want to thank you all for coming. I want to remind you that the Rays of Healing Church does appreciate donations so that they can continue offering these programs to you regularly. And I want to send you much love and light, and many, many, many blessings. So thank you. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
Elizabeth. See you soon. Bye.
See you.
everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Bye. Thank you.